Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Welcome to Warroad here as we well, we're the only show in town for right now anyway. A little bit later on, we're going to get some high school football up and running once again, but we are playing here, homecoming, afternoon style. Warroad coming in with a record of 2-1, coming off a win last week against Roseau, taking on East Grand Forks, a team that Warroad has not seen for many, many years on the field, on the other side of the field, I should say. Played many, many years ago in the old Northern Lakes Conference in the early 2000s. I don't know if, I can't remember the last time they played. I think it might have been 15 years ago that these two teams met on the same field. And that, of course, due to districting and classes and all that other good stuff. What are you thinking, Rick?
Well, I think East Grand put up 37 points last week in their victory, so that's a pretty good number, and they want to continue see if they can get 2 wins in a row. And as John mentioned, Warroad coming off a victory, going for 3-0, or 3 in a row. I'll get it right yet. And homecoming, and I assume Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame, that a couple of weeks from now, they're going to do the Hall of Fame.
That's correct.
Yep, they're going to do that in a couple of weeks. So
that's correct.
Yeah, usually they do that during the homecoming, but Hall of Fame is going to be done next couple of weeks. So that, I think it's going to be the last home game when Warroad plays Park Rapids, if I'm not mistaken, and that's going to be like the 3rd of October. As the Warriors again coming in 2 wins, 1 loss. Their only loss, the season opener against Pillager, then the Warriors with wins against Holly and also against the Rosa Rams last week. Now, East Grand Forks, they had quite the start, as they started out with the defending state AA champions and Staples Motley, and kind of took it on the chin in that one. And then close game against Perham, I think it was 14-7. There was a final there. And as Rick mentioned, it was 37-13 or 37-20 or 24, 37-24, but still putting up 37 points on a very capable, always capable Park Rapids team. And that is where we stand. The Warriors coming in 2-1, the Green Wave 1-2. And we will have more. We will take a break, and we'll be back right after this on KQ92 and also at your live event. This season,
Staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
Fall is here, and that means harvest will ramp up quickly. How did your planter do this spring? Did you have the correct down pressure? Was your singulation spot on? Did you need row cleaners or a better closing system? This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer, and we are here to help. Discounts, 0% financing, and $50 per row rebates on most all systems will give you the tools to improve your planter pass. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Have a safe and profitable harvest.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
No matter the need, no matter the importance, Life Care Medical Center is here for you through it all. Find nurturing professionals providing personalized care and attention for parents and their newborns during the beginning of a new life. Find specialized surgeons giving life back to patients through a wide variety of outpatient and emergent surgeries. Find physical therapists guiding one through their most challenging times, but towards their best times. Find care close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
From John Michael and guests in the morning show, noon hour information, and 5 p.m. evening local news, ag news, weather, and sports. Thank you for listening to KQ92 and KRWB the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM. Listen for our high school sports coverage of Warroad, Roseau, BGMR, Lake of the Woods, Sprague, and Grigla Goodridge. Find the sports schedules. You can also listen to our high school sports coverage in the Listen Live from KQ92.com and the Northern Star KRWB.com.
Get inspired for your next big project at Marvin Home Center. Our home inspiration area showcases modern, rustic, and farmhouse designs with products from floor to ceiling. We feature durable LP smart side siding and CertainTeed shingles, quality Marvin windows, and the hand-laid look of Versetta stone to the elegance of Onyx shower systems. Marvin Home Center has it all. Check out our appliances and expanded paint center too. And we're now your local Ace Hardware. Inspiration is here at Marvin Home Center in Warroad.
At Life Care Medical Center, our employees are part of a team who care not only for the patients we serve, but for each other. With a wide range of opportunities, both medical and non-medical, Life Care is the perfect choice for those seeking a first job opportunity or career transition. Beyond growing your career and thriving within our culture, experience highly competitive benefits as part of our Total Rewards program. Choose Life Care Medical Center.
All right, welcome back to Warroad as a starting lineups. We can do that. I think East Grand Forks are going to be announced as a team, but I think we've got the Warriors starting lineup. Should be the same as last week.
I'll announce the defense if that's all right.
Yeah, you go right ahead.
You got Ryan Chamernack as a cornerback, Maddox Cole as a cornerback. Parker Leon will be inside linebacker with Connor Lund. And outside linebacker is Connor Leon. Defensive end, Logan Gustafson. Free safety, Andrew Mayfield. Defensive end, Barrett Honvet. Nose tackle is Cale Thompson. Matthew Nordine is your other outside linebacker. It's going to be a challenge for us to read the East Grand Forks names for you because they filled up the whole roster here, and they didn't bring their freshmen.
Yeah, I was going to say, and then they got a whole roster -3, but they still got a ton of kids over there.
Well, let's put it this way: when they lined up for the anthem, they went all the way across the The goal line.
Yeah, I was going to
off
say
to our right,
Yeah,
shoulder to shoulder.
they did. They did. So what does Warroad have to do? Especially since they're on a 2-game win streak right now, playing someone they haven't played in quite some time. So I don't know what kind of scouting report that you're going to get. What are they going to have to do right off the get-go here to kind of get a leg up?
Well, you got to do what you do. And I'm guessing with Warriors going on defense right away, that in this day and age, they've seen plenty of film. I have not out there, but I would guess you're going to see some size in the line and some speed in the backfield for the Green Wave.
Always got some good skill kids. They always do.
Looked like they were lining up in an eye
Okay.
on some of their warm-ups here, but again, we just had a brief look at them. So I hope you bear with us with the names for East Grand Forks because, like I say, the roster is full. The typing is small. I'm old. Warriors will won the toss, deferred the second half. East Grand, like Roseau last week, is lining up on offense to our right, and they'll be heading left on your radio dial.
One thing that Warroad has had in their 2 victories, they've scored a defensive touchdown early. They had a pick 6 against Hawley in the first quarter, and they recovered an opening kickoff fumble against Roseau last week.
And then pushed it in. You're right.
Exactly. So hopefully there's going to be some kind of mojo happening as far as that goes, because that's kind of gotten the Warriors off and running. We'll see if they can get that once again here with East Grand Forks Green Wave, of course, in their white uniforms with the green numbers trimmed in red and the green helmets with the Green Wave logo. The Warriors with their black uniforms, black and gold, black tops, black pants, and the orange socks. Had the Smoky Hill Drummers out here not too long ago.
For that
Truth and
anthem.
reconciliation. That's what the orange represents. They're going to do that during the hockey season as well. It'll be coming up in early December. The Warriors are going to set to kick it off. Looks like East Grand with a couple of receivers deep here, and it will be Parker Mose to kick it off. And he's going to put the boot to the ball. We are underway. Short kick. It's going to be fielded up at the 30, up ahead of the 35, and it's dragging tacklers. And at the end of the play, as everything settles down, we're going to get first and 10, ball right around the 43-yard line. It's a good field position for East Grand Forks to start out here in the opening quarter, the opening drive of the football game.
And again, with this new turf field, the rain, I don't know that it added up to be that much rain today, but the field in great shape again.
Yep.
And officials timeout for some reason here.
I wonder, was it no, not the clock. Was it the clock? Oh, 11:48.
I think we forgot to shut it off.
Okay.
After the end of the first play, any change of possession, the clock is supposed to stop afterwards. The Green Wave are lining up. Let's see if
you called that. You called that one right as far as the formation goes.
Well, we'll see if it's shotgun. I think it's shotgun with the tailback.
Okay, all right.
Behind the quarterback there. And they're lined up tight right now.
Well, hopefully if they stay like that, then we'll see if the receivers break out. It looks like they're lining up as wings on either side here on first down. Out of the shotgun, the handoff, and a nice run up the middle off to the right side that time. That's Cole Schmiedeberg on the carry here for East Grand Forks. It's going to bring up second down. They're going to think they're going to give them 5. It'll be about 2nd and 5 here.
Showed some quickness on his hops there. Got some movement on the offensive right side of the line. This time they're lined up with a slot.
First and 10, or 2nd and 5, rather, from the 49. Schmiedeberg once again with the carry, and he's going to be pulled out of bounds. It's going to be right near that down marker over there. Depends upon where they spot it. He could be close to the first down or just shy. No, I think they're going to give it to him here. So 2 runs by Cole Schmiedeberg, and first down for East Grand Forks. They have the ball in Warroad territory at the 46-yard line. And we're just underway.
I think they're just trying to send a message right off the bat with their strength out there. Now we've got wideouts left and right and a wingback left.
I think Schmiedeberg, the single setback. Your quarterback, Jacob Stassen. Penalty flag here on the near side of the football field. Over the far side as well. Might have been motion.
It looked like to me, the tailback leaned into that one a little. We'll see what they call.
And just underway, just about a minute in, almost a minute into the opening quarter.
5 players in the backfield. 5-yard penalty. Repeat, first down.
Okay, I didn't see that one.
No, because I had wideout slot and then wideout, and then one tailback.
Well, the penalty is going to back him up 5. It's going to bring up a 1st and 15 from the East Grand Forks 49-yard line now. Receiver here to the near side. Again, shotgun formation. A single setback. Schmiedeberg, he's going to get the handoff. Breaks one, a loose football. And we'll see what they're going to call here. I think the Warriors are coming out of there with it.
And with the ball was number 85.
Matthew Nordine with the fumble recovery. So a big-time defensive play once again in the first quarter for Warroad. 3rd game in a row that it's happened for them.
They'll start at their own 46-yard line. My mistake out there. Warriors lining up with a wingback right and wideouts left. Oh, wingback left and right. Wideouts also.
On first down, shotgun formation. Faking the line now fast, rolling out. It's knocked down. Ball's knocked down by the Green Wave defense that time. Getting in there is Braxton Overgard, or Braden Overgard, rather. Knocking that one away.
Number 20, Braden Overgard.
Looked like trying to set up some kind of short pass on the flood to the offensive right side. But again, knocked down. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down now, out of the shotgun, receivers to both sides. Now your wings are moving to the near side of the field now, so off balance here to the right side. Handoff, Connor Lund. Looking for someone, looking for room to run, doesn't find a whole lot, and he's going to be brought down after a short gain. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and 3rd and long. Might have given him positive yardage, maybe not, but he didn't get a whole lot. There wasn't a whole lot of room for him to run on that play on 2nd down. 3rd down, they're going to give him a gain of no yards, so 3rd and 10.
As John mentioned, he was met in the hole, and then Green Wave had plenty of help coming back after him.
3rd and long. Now your wings moving off balance now to the left.
So basically trips left.
Fast back to pass, has time, and the pass is going to be incomplete.
It looked like it was tipped by number 3, Hall, for the Green Wave, so that'll bring up 4th down.
So a kicking situation here, so the Warriors not able to move the ball on after recovering a fumble. So they'll kick it away, and dropping back to receive here now for East Grand Forks is number 3, Jay Allen Hall.
Ooh, almost blocked, but he did get it away.
Ball takes a bounce. Hall with it. Now tripped up. Nice ankle tackle made downfield that time. I think that was Parker Leon over there, number 24, making a nice open field tackle and getting the kick returner down right on contact.
Risky move there to try and pick it up on the bounce, but good tackling by Warroad to track it down out there. Almost got it blocked, but did get it away clean.
1st and 10 for the Green Wave. Ball at the 24-yard line, their own 24-yard line. Quarterback under center. Your quarterback again, Stassen. and a single setback behind him. And a short gain on first down. That'll bring up second down and long here.
Basically lined up as a fullback, like about 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Well, I'll give it 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Took the short handoff. Got more than I thought. Brings up 2nd and 7 the way I look.
Back at the gun now. The handoff. Schmiedeberg trying to right-hand side. Tries to turn the corner. He's going to get tripped up over on the outside. Ryan Chamernick out there from his cornerback position. Or simply Maddox Cole, excuse me. It's a Maddox Cole. Ryan's over on the near side here.
Yeah.
9-11 and counting here. Opening quarter, no score between Warroad and East Grand Forks. Each team has had the football once. This is the second possession for the Green Wave here in the football game. Shotgun formation once again, a tailback now lining up beside the quarterback. Schmiedeberg lining up beside the quarterback. High snap. He's able to get it down, looking, going to throw it downfield, and it's going to fall incomplete. Did a nice job to get the ball down and keep possession of it because the snap was way up, almost over his head, but he's able to haul it down.
I believe it was Jones that was the intended receiver. He'd come in motion across the backfield there and went out on down the sideline a bit, not able to convert.
So the Green Wave are going to give up the football on downs here. 8:47 left to go here in the opening quarter. No score here on the Security State Bank scoreboard.
They switch this up now.
Switching it up, it's still kick, a very short kick. It's going to take a East Grand Forks bounce into Warroad territory inside the 40, down to the 38, I think is where they're going to down it at.
Stassen initially lined up as a blocker and then ended up doing the quick kick out there. As John mentioned, got a pretty good roll for the Green Wave. It'll be Warriors ball at their own 38 and a half.
No, they're going to say 39, but I think it was more along the lines of 38, but we'll call it 39. We'll call it what it says on the scoreboard. 8:35 left to go here, first quarter. Second possession now for Warroad. Out of the shotgun. Now you got your wings moving off to the left, so trips to that side. Handoff Connor Lund. Looks like he bobbled the ball a little bit as he got the handoff, and when he was trying to get the ball back in position, that allowed the East Grand Forks defense to kind of gang up on him and take him down for actually a loss of a yard. So it's going to bring up second down and 11.
Just a new wrinkle again this week for the Warriors in sliding those wing backs, so you end up with trips.
Brings up second and 11. Wingbacks to either side. Fast back to pass. Completes to
Connor.
Up ahead to the 45. So that's going to be a pickup of 6. It's going to bring up third down and 4, maybe even 3, as they give him the 46.
Middle screen, a little messy on that middle screen there. There were lots of traffic in there, but able to get it to Lund, and Lund able to get good yardage. Green Wave with basically that 5-man look, 3 down linemen, 2 outside linebackers,
out
right
of the
on
shotgun.
the line.
In motion now, handoff. It's going to be Lund, falls forward, and I think he's going to be short, depending upon where they put the football. I think there he's going to be, he's going to be about a yard short. So it's going to bring up fourth down and short at the Warrior 48-yard line. Decision time early on here, first quarter.
We'll see what they elect to do because, again, fast is your punter and quarterback.
Looks like they're going to go. Looks like they're from what it looks like.
Lund is in his tailback position, so it looks like they're going to go for it.
On fourth down, the handoff to Connor. They're going to get him. He slips a tackle, busts through, and I think he's going to have the first down on second effort. That was all Connor Lund on that carry. because he was stopped back behind the line, kept driving, and was able to slip a couple of tackles, run through a couple, and was able to get the first down. First down midfield. Ball 1st and 10 now at midfield. Warroad with it now as 6:20 left to go here in the opening quarter.
Great description by John on that carry for Connor Lund there.
Man in motion now, gets the handoff at Sam Hard, has some room as he gets into Green Wave territory at about the 45. It's a pickup of 5. It'll bring up 2nd down and 5.
For the Warriors.
And again, Connor Lund leading that play hard in around to the right side, offensive right side of the formation, got about 5.
On 2nd down, clock running, 5:39 left to go here in the opening quarter. Wings to either side, receivers to both sides. Connor Lund, your single setback now in motion is Hard. Fakes, and Lund is going to get the handoff, and he's going to be brought down and pushed backwards. We'll see what forward progress. I think he's going to get the line of scrimmage, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 5 with just over 5 minutes left to go here in the opening quarter.
So far, the Green Wave not allowing Connor Lund any room to rumble at all out there. They faked the jet sweep too hard on that one and then handed it off to Connor Lund. Nothing going up the middle. We'll see what they come up with now on 3rd down and 5.
I think give Sam another touch. He did a great job last week, and he had a nice run already this week. Now swing pass over here to Chamernick. He's going to be brought down after. Now they're going to give him the line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up 4th down there.
Tried that. Swing the pass out to the wideout. See if he can get a block from his inside guy. Nothing happening on that. Again, Green Wave reacting very quickly.
Yep, Green Wave doing a nice job on the defense here. 4th down. Single receiver back at the 20 for East Grand Forks. Bass gets it away, kind of a line drive, and it's going to be fielded there up ahead to the 20, and a tackle made at the 30. And that's going to be Parker Leon once again.
Showing good aggressiveness on that tackle. He really closed in a hurry.
2nd time in a row that he's had great coverage on a punt for Warroad. Well, we got a penalty flag down as well. Unless that was an errant flag, but there's a...
No, the flag is down.
It is. It's going to be after the play.
They're talking to the Green Wave, I believe.
Wonder if it's something after the play or...
We'll see what the call is here. I did not see the action out there.
And now for a quick in-game update brought to you by the Marvin Home Center. Scoreless first quarter. Warroad kicked off and recovered a East Grand Forks fumble. Couldn't convert on that. Both teams then went out on downs as defenses held their opponent to held them on downs, and both teams had to kick it away. So no score, and we've got it just over 4 minutes left here in the opening quarter. That is an in-game update brought to you by the Marvin Home Center in Warroad. Visit them in Warroad, or you can visit them online at marvinhomecenter.com.
2nd penalty is a dead ball foul on number 3 for Warroad. First foul, 15 yards. It'll be East Grand Forks ball after 15-yard enforcement. 1st and 10.
Wow.
Apparently a late hit, I'm guessing. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run will move the ball all the way up to the...
Just across the 45 to the 46.
46-yard line. There were 2 penalties on the Warriors on that one. The one accepted again was apparently a late hit or late action of some kind out there. It was not unsportsmanlike. It was a personal foul.
1st and 10 for East Grand Forks. They have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line. Stassen is your quarterback. Schmiedeberg is your single setback.
2 wingbacks to the right. Play coming left.
Schmiedeberg on the carry. Chamernick on the tackle for Warroad as Schmiedeberg gets up to about the 49-yard line. It's going to be a pickup of 3. It'll bring up 2nd down and 7. 3:49 and counting here. Scoreless first quarter here thus far.
And Green Wave, for the most part, staying in a very tight formation out there. Sometimes, like in the last one, they put the wing backs both to the same side, the right side. We'll see what they do on this one. Stassen in shotgun.
2nd and 7. Now we're going to have wings on both sides here. Schmiedeberg, your single setback of the backfield. And rushing in and making the tackle, Matthew Nordine. That is going to be a loss, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down and long. 3rd and 11 for East Grand Forks. Clock running here, 2:53 left to go here in the opening quarter.
He just came right away, and the play went right to him. Made the tackle in the backfield.
3rd and long at the 45-yard line. Shotgun got off balance off to the right now. A receiver going off to the right as well as Stassen's back to pass, throws it over the middle. Incomplete.
Intended receiver there was, I've got 19 as Day. The intended receiver, a little behind him, was not able to pull it in. Brings up 4th down for the Green Wave.
Sam Hard and Parker Leon back to receive the kick. The expected kick, Cole Schmiedeberg.
In deep punt formation.
Standing at his own 30-yard line. Here comes the rush, and Schmiedeberg gets it away. A nice kick. This one's going to go inside the 10, and it's going to be down by East Grand Forks at the Warroad 8-yard line.
Line drive kick. Sometimes those line drives straight at you kind of fool you, and the Warriors not able to pick it up in the air. So long field for the Warriors now.
1st and 10, just over 2 minutes left to go here. First quarter, scoreless football game. Neither team has really moved the ball with any success, any great success, let's say.
Green Wave did get a couple of first downs on their first possession, but after that, I think we're devoid of first downs.
1st and 10 for the Warriors, ball on their own 8-yard line. Brady fast, high snap, able to get it. Now it falls down to the ground, and he's going to be taken down inside the 5.
Well inside the 5 out there. Again, the Green Wave have that 5-2 look out there, I'm sure, with 3 down linemen, one over the nose, or one over the center, and their outside linebackers right up in the line.
Loss of 5. It'll bring up 2nd and 15. Ball at the Warroad 3-yard line now. Clock running, a minute and a half left to go here, first quarter. And a handoff up ahead. Now get some breathing room. Connor Lund with a gain of about, I'll give him a gain of a couple. That's going to be about it. So the Warriors back up to about the 6-yard line, 6.5-yard line, they're going to call it. 3rd and long for Warroad. Ken, we're coming up on 1 minute left to go here in the opening quarter here in a scoreless football game.
Receivers way out left and right with 2 wing backs.
Out of the gun, fast, throws it over the middle, has a receiver picked off by East Grand Forks, picked out by the Green Wave, and they bring it in for a touchdown.
That was number 20. Overguard there, just playing his linebacker position, and Green Wave got penetration and pick 6 for the Green Wave.
Short interception return for a touchdown, but a touchdown nonetheless, and the Green Wave with a 6-0 lead.
They showed the swinging door. Now they're bringing in, what, 5 new people at the ready for play signal, and now they're lining up to kick the extra point.
So East Grand Forks with a defensive touchdown to get the first points of the game on the board. And the guy that made the interception is going to be trying the extra point. Now here comes the attempt for 2, rolling out the throw, and that's going to be knocked down, intercepted actually, and that's going to be Maddox Cole over there.
The old fire drill after a high snap on the extra point attempt. So your score is Warroad 0, East Grand Forks 6, 47 seconds to go in the fast-moving first quarter.
6-0 East Grand Forks with the lead. 47 seconds left to go here. The Security State Bank scoreboard back with the kickoff right after this.
With tax season right around the corner, call.
From KQ92 and the Northern Star KRWB, we entertain you with KQ92 playing country music hits from today and yesterday. With the Northern Star, it's the best of the 70s, 80s, 90s super hits. We are local. We are your radio station. Local news, sports, weather updates, egg news, community conversation, Coach's Corner, school news, Viking football, Minnesota Wild, and more local area programming coming in the future. Thanks for listening to KQ92 and KRWB, the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and a staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
All right, welcome back. The kickoff, and it's going to be returned over to the far side up near the 25-yard line. So where the Warriors are going to have it 1st and 10 with 38 seconds left to go here, first quarter. If you're just joining us, 6-0 East Grand Forks, a pick 6 for East Grand Forks, and a 2-point conversion that failed. So the Green Wave lead by 6 here with just a few seconds left to go here in the opening quarter.
It was DeHung with the return, starting off from his right side deep, and got a little bit of room off, bringing it around to the left side, all the way around there.
1st and 10 for Warroad, ball on their own 26-yard line. Receivers to both sides, wings to both sides, single set back in the backfield. Now in motion, Sam Hard with it now. Cuts back toward the middle, and still not a whole lot of running room as he's going to be brought down for a very short gain. It'll bring up 2nd down and long. Or Leon over there, I thought it looked like 34, it was 24 that made the carry.
Didn't see anything to the outside, so turned it up and got 1.
Final seconds ticking down here in the opening quarter. I don't think the Warriors are going to run a play, and I think that's where we're going to stand after 1 quarter of play. Your score on the Security State Bank scoreboard after 1 quarter, East Grand Forks Green Wave 6 and Warroad nothing. We're back with the 2nd quarter right after this. At the Roseau License Bureau.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Hey, Dad, brought you some popcorn. You should relax. You worked so hard for us.
What happened?
It's a little fender bender, but Mom already filed a claim with our agent, and we can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
Sounds like simple human sense. Well played.
Ask Security State Insurance Agency in Warroad if auto owners make sense for you.
All right, welcome back as we're about ready to get underway here with the 2nd quarter. As It is homecoming 2025 for Warroad High School in East Grand Forks with the lead. They got a pick six and failed on the 2-point conversion. And we're about ready to get underway here with the start of the second quarter.
The second down and 9 for the Warriors at their own 27-yard line. We'll see if they can start moving the ball out here.
Two receivers, Luke Billingsley out to the left side and Ryan Chamernick here to the near side. Wings on either side, single set back in the backfield. Now the wings move out and into the slot on both sides. Fast, counting out the signals. And the throw caught there by Leon, and that's going to be a first down. That's going to be a pickup of about 10, maybe even 11 yards on the pass there. It's a nice pass, nice throw, nice catch. And the Warriors pick up a first down.
First down. And that might be the first down for the Warriors out there.
It's got to be pretty close to that. Pretty close to that anyway.
Brady Fast was knocked down after the pass was thrown, but stood in there, made a good throw.
On 1st and 10, ball on the Warrior 38-yard line.
Trips left this time.
Fast gives it off to Connor Lund, tries to turn the corner, and here comes a bunch of white jerseys pulling him down for a loss of maybe 4.
Among the people there was number 3 Hall for the Green Wave, a senior. For them, Lund gave up some ground trying to make the corner. The Green Wave again, just doing an excellent job of containing Connor Lund at this point.
Connor Lund has had quite the start to the season, well over 100 yards in each of the games that he's played. Right now, not a whole lot for number 25, the black and gold.
Slot.
Second and long. Fast, back to pass, has protection now, gets drilled, and that's going to be intercepted. And Nordine with the catch as Brady Fast was drilled. I don't know if it was during the throw or after the throw. The coaching staff is not happy about it, that's for sure.
Anderson with the interception for the Green Wave, a senior cornerback.
So second interception for East Grand Forks. First one, they ran back for a score. This one was just a pass that it was up in the air a little bit too long, a little bit too high, a little bit too long. And the defender was able to get underneath it. Out of the gun, inside handoff, and the Green Wave ball carrier. I think that's number 3 over there with the big carry, probably the longest gain
by far. Hall on the carry. A lot of action on that one. They faked a dive one way, kind of a crossbuck back to the right, and then faked it to the tailback out there. So they had a lot of things going on that play.
1st and 10 for the Green Wave in Warroad territory. Same kind of play. This time making the tackle, staying home and making the tackle. That time is going to be Matthew Nordine.
Hall again on the carry. He lined up. They had both of their wingbacks off to the left. He was the inside one. Tried a little counter. Nordine sniffed it out. 2nd and 10.
9:35 left to go here in quarter number 2 against 6-0 East Grand Forks with the lead here on the Security State Bank scoreboard. Off balance to the left. And Schmiedeberg is going to get brought down. And in on the tackle, I want to say 34, Sam Hard over there.
That's a double check, I think. But everybody agrees, including me.
So big-time tackle for Sam Hard there on Schmiedeberg, and that's going to back up East Grand Forks back outside their 40-yard line at the 43. They need to get inside the Warroad 30 to the 27 for a first down. 3rd and 16. Green Wave come up to the line.
Warriors with just 3 down linemen now, and one out, and your outside linebackers a step deep.
And a penalty flag picked off. Pass is intercepted. Matthew Nordine. I think the penalty is going to go against East Grand Forks. They had a receiver come in, and I think he might have turned upfield just a little bit too soon. We'll see what the call is here, but I think he might have turned up a little bit too soon on the play.
And also the Warriors with great pressure to introduce that.
Illegal motion on the offense, number 16. That penalty is declined. First down, Warroad.
Got one right.
And I was looking at the Warriors with the penetration. They had 3 guys on the penetration, cause that errant pass. And who got the interception then?
Matthew Nordine.
Boy, is he having a night on defense.
That is for sure. He's having a nice night on the defensive side of the football. And now the Warriors with it, 1st and 10.
Busy as one of the wingbacks for the Warriors also.
Out of the gun. Lund in the backfield. It's going to get the handoff. Spins on a 1 tackle near midfield. That's going to be a pickup of 6 for Connor. Longest run of the night by our numbers that we're keeping up here. 6-yard run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 4. Clock running, 8:15 left to go here in quarter number 2. 6-0 East Grand Forks on the Security State Bank scoreboard.
Connor Lund taking it right up the middle. They faked the jet sweep after they sent Lund, and then they faked the jet sweep out there.
This time the handoff goes to Sam Hard. He's going to try and turn the corner. Has some room. 1st down and more, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds. Big time run there by Sam Hard, and a Warrior 1st down.
The Warroad Warrior 1st down.
Sam getting Hard getting a lot of carries here this evening, and the Warriors will try and keep it rolling. Oops, I think we got a penalty here.
Penalty on the far side. Missed that one.
I did not see it. Right on the line of scrimmage, the Warriors are backing up.
Could be a hold.
Again, when you try and run that anything wide, it is hard.
Yep,
not
that's
to
what
get
it
that
is.
hand in there.
Yep, backed him up 10. So the ball goes back inside the 50 to the Warroad 40-yard line now.
So 2nd and 14 for the Warriors.
Out of the shotgun, it's fast with Lund in the backfield, wings to both sides. Now they move over here to the near side, trips here to the left.
Long
and
count.
the snap. Lund with it now, a high snap. Lund kind of backs his way up to near the original line of scrimmage. And that being the 43 and a half, 44-yard line, but he got taken down just shy. It's going to bring up 3rd and 11 for Warroad. Clock running, 7.5 minutes left to go here in the 2nd quarter. 6-0 East Grand Forks here on the Security State Bank scoreboard.
The Warriors again with 3rd and long out here. Line up again with the wideouts way out wide. They're bringing the wingbacks both to the short side of the field here.
Out of the shotgun, fast, back to pass, looking, has some room. Pass is complete to Nordine. It's going to be a short gain of maybe 1, maybe 2, but a short gain. But so that's going to bring up a 4th down. And
again went for the middle screen. Again, a lot of traffic. Nordine not able to find any room after he caught the ball.
Ball back to receive for East Grand Forks. And the rush comes, and I think that might have played a little bit in Brady trying to get the punt off because it goes up to the 45-yard line. That's where it's going to be covered, and that's where East Grand Forks is going to have the football.
Again, kind of a jailbreak for the Green Wave this time. Fast not able to get the ball off.
Warriors 25-yard line.
So opportunity for a relatively short field for the Green Wave here. First down at the Warrior 45-yard line.
And East Grand Forks with the lead 6-0 on the Security State Bank scoreboard.
Double wingbacks this time to the right, wide out left.
And off to Hall, spins out of one tackle at the 40, stiff arm on Chamernick that time, finally brought down from behind there by Sam Hard. And a nice run there by Hall on first down is going to bring up second down and short.
And again, Hall was the inside guy on that, on the wingback there.
So Hall moves and lines up inside once again. Schmiedeberg in the backfield, along with Stassen. Handoff, Hall with it now, bounces out to the outside, now cuts back inside. Maddox Cole over there on the tackle, also getting up out of there is, I want to say, Andrew Mayfield, number 54, in on the tackle as well.
Really showed some quickness, Hall did out there. He's very quick. Tough to find out there.
5.5 minutes left to go here till halftime. A very fast-moving game. I think we've seen just a handful of passes in this contest. Most of it has been on the ground. The lone score of the game actually came on a pass that East Grand Forks intercepted and returned 20 yards for a touchdown back in the first quarter. 1st and 10 now for East Side. Handoff right up the middle that time. And a short gain is going to bring up second down and long with 5 minutes left to go here until halftime.
Again, number 9 there, Schmiedeberg lining up as a fullback, basically, with 2 tight and 2 wingbacks. East Grand many times has had a tight formation. This time they've got a wide out to the left, double wingback to the right. And there's
All
Hall
with it
again.
now and brought down, wrapping him up. It's Connor Lund.
I guess you fooled me once. Shame on me, but he was not fooled twice to his side.
Third down and long now for East Grand Forks. Just over 4 minutes left to go here till halftime. East Grand Forks with the lead by a score of 6-0. Again, homecoming 2025 for the Warriors halftime. They're going to do the coronation of the homecoming king and queen.
This time East Grand with kind of trips out here.
Pass complete.
Wide
Penalty
receiver,
flag on the near side.
wide receiver screen completed to number 16, Jones. We'll see what the flag is out here.
Came from the near side and threw it right about the 31-yard line, right about where Jones made the catch and started going toward the middle.
4 receivers in the field on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat third down.
So an ineligible receiver downfield penalty on East Grand Forks. It's going to back them up 5. It's going to be third down. 3:52 left to go here in quarter number 2. East Grand Forks with the lead, 6-0. And a defensive touchdown has accounted for all of the scoring here in the football game thus far. Again, a 13-yard interception return for a touchdown for East Grand Forks.
East Grand Forks coaching staff checking to see who was downfield or exactly what the call was out there. Warriors still in their 3 down lineman formation on defense.
3rd and 15, ball at the 39-yard line of Warroad. Just under 4 minutes left to go here till halftime.
Trips right, wide out left.
Out of the gun, Stassen rolls out to the near side, throws it downfield, and just bobbled and dropped.
Brings up 4th down.
Nordine, I think, kind of messed up the vision on the receiver just enough to
He's having a great first half.
To cause the incompletion out there. It was again set up to be a short pass off to the right sideline.
It is going to bring up 4th and 15 and a punting situation. So the Warriors will drop Sam Hard and Parker Lee and back to receive. They're going to stand right around their own 10-yard line.
Schmiederberger with the punt.
Had a good one last time, another good one, and this one's going to go out of back into the end zone for a touchback. So the Warriors will start 1st and 10 at their 20.
Hard doing the old rule. Put your feet on the 10-yard line. If it's over your head, let it go. And it worked.
So 1st and 10 from the Warrior 20 here. 3:38 left to go here till halftime, and we've been moving fast here. We started just before 4. It's just after 4:30 here on a Friday afternoon. Friday night lights. The lights are on here at the Warrior Athletic Complex.
Gray skies, but again, the field in great shape. This new artificial turf field for the Warriors.
On 1st down, 1st and 10, out of the gun. And in motion, handoff up the middle this time, and still not much doing there for Connor Lund. The Green Wave defense, they must have been well coached. Watch for number 25 anytime he gets the ball. Make sure he doesn't get anywhere, and so far Connor hasn't been able to do so far here in the football game.
Yeah, he had one run of what, 5 yards?
Yep, 6 yards. Longest run for Connor in the first half, 6 yards.
13, Mason McMillan joining the huddle this time, heading out wide right.
2nd and 8, 2:55 left to go here, 2nd quarter. Out of the gun. Fast. Delayed handoff, Sam Hart hesitates. Now he's able to turn the corner, gets it up to about the 25, where he's going to be brought down. Gain of about 3. Bring up 3rd down and 5. So Sam Hart on the carry. He has 3 carries for 14 yards here in the first half.
All right. Well, and again, Warriors looking for that offense to get rolling. So far, the Green Wave defense has been outstanding with 2:15 to go in the first half. Warriors in their standard formation, 2 wingbacks and 2 wideouts.
On 3rd down, Fast out of the shotgun, fakes it into the line, rolls out to his right. The throw is incomplete, and then Nordine gets dumped down to the ground.
Well, what happened was it was off Nordine, then off the defender, and it ended up on the ground. So
that's going to stop the clock with 1:54 left here until halftime. Again, 6-0 East Grand Forks here on the Security State Bank scoreboard. The lone score of the game happened with 47 seconds left to go in the first quarter. And it was a 13-yard interception return by East Grand Forks. 2-point conversion failed. That's where we stand here with under 2 minutes left to go here in the first half. Fast able to get the kick away. And it's going to be, it takes a little bit of a Warroad bounce and actually fielded there by the Green Wave. And it's a right back up to midfield.
I'm surprised that Hall elected to field that one. He must have felt a Warrior touched it first out there.
Well, I don't think he was, because I don't think the ball was even going to get to him. And then it took a little bit of a spin on the turf there, and it kind of shot over toward him. And I think that's why he picked it up and ran with it. 1:45 left to go here till halftime. 6-0 East Side.
Now the Warriors in a straight 3-4 look, 3 down linemen, 4 linebackers. Lund.
Now Hall with it on the carry, a short gain, and it's going to bring up 2nd down and long here.
Number 26. Lund on the blitz, able to get through, but not able to make the tackle. The ball was on the ground briefly. The officials talking it over and saying it's 2nd down. And
2nd and 8.
8 for the Green Wave. Again, Warriors now again in a straight 3-4 look.
Out of the shotgun, Stass, and the pass complete here on the near side. And being pushed out of bounds there.
16,
Jones on the reception, so he's got a couple of catches here.
East Grand going quickly, trying to get one more with 1 minute to go in the first half.
Final minute of play here. Second quarter. Pass, Stassen complete. Looks like he might have stepped out of bounds, but he looks like he kept the foot in.
Carlson that time on the catch. He was on the inside of kind of a Twins.
Timeout called. We'll take 1-2. 55 seconds left to go on the Security State Bank scoreboard. 6-0 East Grand Forks over Warroad. We're back after this.
Hey, sport fans. This is Scott Johnson from Scott Johnson Companies.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
At Life Care Medical Center, it's our honor and privilege to serve the healthcare needs of our communities here in northern Minnesota. We take great pride in our compassionate staff, dedicated physicians, and wide range of services we provide. Our primary mission is to provide quality care for a healthy life. From birth to elderly, we serve you at every age, caring for generations.
Left and right for the green wave. There's the snap.
And now here comes the rush. Ball pops up in the air, and I think that's going to be an incomplete pass.
Connor Lund in on the play. By the way, that play just before the timeout did result in a first down. I did not realize it. So now it is second down and from the Warrior 39-yard line with 48.3 seconds to go in the half.
6-0 East Grand Forks again. The lone score of the game happening at the tail end of the first quarter. And it was a defensive touchdown by East Grand Forks. Neither offense able to put the ball into the end zone as of yet. Then 48 seconds left to go here till halftime. Two receivers out to the left side for East Grand. Swing out to the same side. Pass over here to Jones. And he's going to be brought down after a pickup of about 3, maybe even 4.
Tried again that wide out screen with those Twins.
Another timeout called. We'll take 1-2. 6-0 East Grand Forks over Warroad on the Security State Bank scoreboard. Back after this.
Caring close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
Fall is here, and that means harvest will ramp up quickly. How did your planter do this spring? Did you have the correct down pressure? Was your singulation spot on? Did you need row cleaners or a better closing system? This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer, and we are here to help. Discounts, 0% financing, and $50.
Welcome back. 36 seconds left to go here till halftime. East Grand with the ball of the Warroad 35-yard line. Third down, back to pass. Here comes the rush. Stassen able to slip. Now he's going to run it out of bounds. Smart move there to run it out of bounds and stop the clock.
Close to a first down. We'll see where they mark it. Yeah, he's 2 yards short.
So
over there.
Fourth down. 28.7 seconds left to go. I do not know if the Green Wave have someone that can kick the ball. At any rate, it's going to wind up, let's see, 31 back, 740. It'd be a 48-yard field goal. So a fourth down try here for East Grand Forks here, tail end of halftime.
Twins left and right, shotgun formation.
Stassen throws, and it's complete.
Boy, did he throw a bullet out there. trying to find the official right away.
Now the
is
clock
number
stops
24.
with the chains moving here.
Carlson on the catch.
As soon as the chains are set, the clock's going to start. It's starting 22, 21, 20, and they spike the ball. And that will stop the clock here with 21.2 seconds left to go. Is East Grand Forks bidding to be the first team to score an offensive touchdown.
The Warrior 20-yard line. 21.2.
They have the ball at the Warrior 20-yard line, 21.2 seconds left. And able to move the ball. This is probably the longest sustained drive for either team here in the first half. And East Grand Forks doing it here at the tail end of the second quarter.
Through the air, by the way. Out there, twins left and right. Or slot, I guess.
On second down, the throw here to the near side. That one's by Ryan Chamernick. Chamernick stepped in front of the receiver, intercepted the football.
And with 15.6 seconds,
first down.
I would expect the Warriors just to kneel and call her a half.
Be careful where, and let's see where they get, where do they
2-yard line.
I would be careful where you take a knee.
It. I guess you better sneak it.
I would be careful where you're going to take a knee, because if you take a knee in this, you don't want to do that because you're going to give the other team 2 points.
Right. So he'd better sneak it, but he's in shotgun.
Well, they better have a play called, so they're going to get some positive yards.
Connor Lund getting a couple yards on that handoff, and that'll be the last play of the first half.
And that's going to end the first half.
First half in the books. Your score on the Security State Bank scoreboard: 6-0 East Grand Forks over Warroad. We're back with our halftime right after this. At the Roseau License
Systems will give you the tools to improve your planter pass. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Have a safe and profitable harvest.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
No matter the need, no matter the importance, Life Care Medical Center is here for you through it all. Find nurturing professionals providing personalized care and attention for parents and their newborns during the beginning of a new life. Find specialized surgeons giving life back to patients through a wide variety of outpatient and emergent surgeries. Find physical therapists guiding one through their most challenging times, but towards their best times. Find care close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
Homegrown Local Radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high.
And Logan Gustafson.
All right, they're introducing the homecoming royalty.
Linnea Harris and Mace Reed.
As we're at halftime here, 6-0 East Grand Forks with the lead. East Grand Forks with the lead, 6-0.
Kate Johnson and Richard Bain.
The biggest stat of the half, I think, is 2 interceptions by each team out there. The Green Wave on a short field got a pick 6 from Overgaard for your only score of the ball game. On the extra point attempt, the snap was high, and they then ran the fire drill, trying to get the past the end zone. Did not happen.
Now they're going to
of the Prince and Princess.
crowning the Prince and Princess here for Warroad School.
Warroad homecoming Prince is Logan Gustafson.
Logan Gustafson, the Prince.
Senior lineman for the Warriors.
Adriana Stoskop.
And Adriana Stoskop, the Princess.
And now the crowning of your king and queen.
Now the homecoming king and queen for 2025.
Homecoming king.
Sam Hard is your homecoming king.
And your 2025 homecoming queen, Vivian.
Vivian Marcoca
Congratulations to all of our
is your queen out there. All the times I've gone, the homecoming coronation has been during school, but they decided to change it up this year and do it on the field. Congratulations to all the candidates.
That's right. Sam Hart, your homecoming king, and Vivian Marcoco, the homecoming queen, and Logan Gustafson, the prince, and Adriana Stoska, your princess. That is your homecoming royalty. Again, we are at halftime, 6-0 East Grand Forks with the lead over Warroad. We'll be back right after this.
Harvest is approaching, and so are the tough decisions.
More from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
From John, Michael, and guests in the morning show, noon hour information, and 5 p.m. evening local news, ag news, weather, and sports. Thank you for listening to KQ92 and KRWB The Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM. Listen for our high school sports coverage of Warroad, Roseau, BGMR, Lake of the Woods, Sprague, and Grigla Goodridge. Find the sports schedules. You can also listen to our high school sports coverage in the Listen Live from KQ92.com and the Northern Star KRWB.com.
Get inspired. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
All right, welcome back here to Warroad, where we are at halftime of our homecoming football game for the Warrior football team, and it's East Grand Forks with the lead 6-0 in a very defensive game. Not a lot of offense. East Grand Forks did sustain a drive late in the second quarter, and you're able to do that. Again, the key stat that Rick mentioned a little bit earlier on before the break, 2 interceptions for both sides, one for East Grand Forks. That went into the Warriors end zone, and that was the lone score of the game. And that was back 47 seconds with 47 seconds left to go in the first quarter, and the 2-point conversion failed on that. The other key stat, Connor Lund, who's been basically doing the lion's share of the rushing and getting most of the running yards, been held in check. 7 carries, 8 yards for Connor Lund. Your leading rusher for the Warriors in that first half, Sam Hard, 3 carries, 14 yards, coming out of that wingback spot and running that jet sweep and getting some nice yards when he's able to get a touch.
And I would think, though, the first item for the coaching staff for the Warriors is going to be the blocking on the punts. Everybody block down. Get that block, then release out there. I would think that's the first thing the Warriors staff is going to go with. The defense has played well. So
they have.
Warriors are just going to see what they can draw up to get some offense rolling.
Yep, got to get some offense rolling. And like we said, East Grand Forks, they hadn't really gotten any offense going unless you count that last drive in the second half. They were able to move the ball right toward the tail end before they threw the interception just before halftime. They were able to move the ball down the field. They were moving the ball down the field.
Ryan Chamernick coming up with the interception. And that one, they have had some success running Hall off those, off his wingback position. But again, that's been the running attack. And most of the yards on that last drive were through the air.
Yeah, and before that, I don't think we saw a pass. It had been pretty much on the ground, except for the 4 passes that were picked off, 2 on either side, as far as passing goes and whatnot. And then again, East Grand Forks decided to crank it up via the air toward the tail end of that first half. And again, Warroad's Ryan Chamernick with the interception late in the second quarter to stop that drive, and then the Warriors ran one play and ran out the half. Coming up on the third quarter, the Warriors are going to get the football here, and they should get the ball first to start out half number 2. We're going to take another break. We're going to come back with that second half on KQ92, online at KQ92.com and at yourliveevent.com.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite.
Marvin Home Center. Our home inspiration area showcases modern, rustic, and farmhouse designs with products from floor to ceiling. We feature durable LP smart side siding and CertainTeed shingles, quality Marvin windows, and the hand-laid look of Versetta stone to the elegance of onyx shower systems. Marvin Home Center has it all. Check out our appliances and expanded paint center too. And we're now your local Ace Hardware. Inspiration is here at Marvin Home Center in Warroad.
At Life Care Medical Center, our employees are part of a team who care not only for the patients we serve, but for each other. With a wide range of opportunities, both medical and non-medical, Life Care is the perfect choice for those seeking a first job opportunity or a career transition. Beyond growing your career and thriving within our culture, experience highly competitive benefits as part of our Total Rewards program. Choose Life Care Medical Center.
From KQ92 and the Northern Star KRWB, we entertain you with KQ92 playing country music hits from today and yesterday. With the Northern Star, it's the best of the 70s, 80s, 90s super hits. We are local. We are your radio station. Local news, sports, weather updates, egg news, community conversation, Coach's Corner, school news, Viking football, Minnesota Wild, and more local area programming coming in the future. Thanks for listening to KQ92 and KRWB, the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and a staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
All right, welcome back. As say, team's starting to warm up here, getting a little, getting the second half on the way. Again, Warroad, or East Grand Forks rather, leading Warroad 6-0. Reminder coming up this evening and
south end of the field to start the second half.
Regular, usual 7 o'clock start time. Over on our sister station, the Northern Star, 1410 a.m. KRWB, the Rosa Rams will play host to Thief River Falls. Again, that's set for a 7 o'clock start, so a couple hours from now. It is 5 p.m. on Lake Country KKWQ FM in Warroad, Minnesota, as the Warriors are going to get the ball to start the second half and try and tie this thing up, get it into the end zone, tie it up, because all you got to do is get it into the end zone and you're automatically tied, and an extra point's going to give you the lead.
We should mention that it's actually a beautiful evening for football here in Warroad. It's overcast, cloudy skies, but this artificial turf is in great shape. And, the temperature, a little bit of a breeze out there.
Mike, if you were to ask any of the kids, either on this side of the field or on the other side of the field, they'd rather play in weather like this than warm weather or weather that's a little bit too warm.
Yes, indeed. Out there. Let me do the Warrior offensive line here as they'll start the second half on offense. Your tackles are Logan Gustafson and Andrew Mayfield. Your guards are Barrett Honvit and Lane Landis. Landis being your lone junior on that line, and Cale Thompson is your center out there.
So 50-50 raffle. It's went to a local family with some medical needs and whatnot, and the winner of the 50-50 donated it right back to the family, which I thought was a really classy move. So some nice action, nice stuff happening here at halftime here at Warroad School. We've got just on this side of the start of the second half, the Warriors are going to get a chance to get the football and start out the second half. It'll be Connor Lund also going back to receive now. Lund, Sam Hart, Ryan Chamernick, and Parker Leon back deep here.
The Warriors again will be operating from right to left to start the half. We seem to like that for starting each half. John, here at home, operating right to left.
And Green Wave will kick it off. And kicking it off here for East Grand Forks is going to be Wyatt Quartz. He'll kick it off, and we'll get underway here with the second half as the clock winds down here. And again, a quartet of Warrior receivers, Chamernick and Sam Hard, the deep receivers, and Leon and Connor Lund, the receivers standing at about the 20-yard line. And Quartz with the kick for East Grand Forks. We're about ready to get underway here. Second half. Here we go. Put the boot to the ball.
Left-footed kicker.
Leon coming here on the near side. Tries to turn the corner up ahead to the 30. Has some room. 35. Cuts inside 40. And gets up to the 45-yard line. Great return by Leon to start out the second half.
Came a long way to do that because he actually was on the right hash and then brought it all the way to the near left sideline here. So Warriors with good field position. We'll see what they dialed up at halftime.
Build off this.
I think 5-yard face mask will be added on to the end of the run.
And another 5 yards for an incidental face mask. So right at the 50-yard line for the Warriors to start the half.
So Warriors, great field position to start out half number 2. We'll see what they do here on first down. We've got receivers to both sides, and now Sam Hard coming in motion, lining up as a wingback now. And movement on the line. I think that's going to go on Warroad, Rick, and it's going to back him up.
Yep. I think there was a little confusion.
Number 57.
A little confusion on exactly what was happening and had some motion. So it'll bring up first and 15 from the Warrior 45.
So the teams trade penalties, a Green Wave with the incidental face mask, and then the Warriors with the false start. So we're right back where we started at the Warrior 45. Again, the wingbacks coming in tight now on either side. Brady fast, barking out the signals. First and 10. Handoff. Connor Lund has some room, breaks some tackles. That's a little bit more like what you might see with Connor on a first down run.
And blocking up front. Looked like they knocked down the Green Wave a little better than they had been out there. So it brings up second and 10 and a half, basically.
And Connor Lund with 7 carries and 8 yards in the first half as a Green Wave defense really held him in check, picked up 3 on his very first run here of the second half. Second and 11, ball at the Warrior 49-yard line.
Fast calling timeout. Didn't like something he saw.
All right, timeout called. We will take one too with 11:12 left to go here in quarter number 3. It's 6-0 East Grand Forks on the Security State Bank scoreboard on KQ92 and YLE.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Hey, Dad, brought you some popcorn. You should relax. You worked so hard for us.
What happened?
It's a little fender bender, but Mom already filed a claim with our agent, and we can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
Sounds like simple human sense. Well played.
Ask Security State Insurance Agency in Warroad if auto owners make sense for you.
Our compassionate team is here to keep tails wagging and purrs going strong. Serving Roseau County with trusted hometown care, we treat every pet like our own. Call today.
Third down now as we're back to the action here.
We can't wait to meet your
Sam
four-legged
Hart
friend.
on the jet sweep.
Roseau County
Sweep
Veterinarian
for
Office,
good yard.
a proud
Brings up
sponsor of Warroad Sports.
Third down and 3 from the Greenway 43-yard line. Warriors with a trips look to the left this time.
10:35 left to go and counting. Actually, 10:27 left to go and counting here. Third quarter just underway here, second half. 6-0 East Grand Forks. Fast. Gives to Lund. Shakes a couple of tackles. Breaks another one, and he's going to fall forward for the first down as he gets inside the 40 down to the 39-yard line.
And the last two times that they've run one, he's had a little more room, a little more wiggle room out there. We'll see if the Warriors can keep it up out there.
7 carries for 8 yards in the first half. He's got 2 carries for 8 yards in the second half. So he equaled his first half total of 2 carries in the third quarter. 10:10 left to go here in quarter number 3. Warroad with the ball, first and 10. Ball at the East Grand Forks 39-yard line. In motion now, Hard. Fast, back to pass. Here comes the rush. He steps up in the pocket, now slides to the original line of scrimmage. No one was open as the Green Wave with great coverage downfield in the defensive secondary on the play. It's going to bring up second down now and long, second and long.
And he had to avoid one Green Wave pass rusher who got in very quickly there. So he didn't have any more time to look before he took off there.
9:30 or 9:26 left to go here in quarter number 3. Again, 6-0. We have had no scoring since 47 seconds of the with 47 seconds left in the first quarter. It's been a scoreless football game since then. Second down now for Warroad. Wings tight to either side, and in motion now. Sam Hart, delayed handoff. Connor Lund has some room, and he's going to get pick up about 4. It's going to bring up third down and a sizable amount for a first down.
But again, once again, a little more wiggle room. He's able to get yardage out there. I don't know if the coaches adjusted or just fired up the linemen, but they're having more success early in this third quarter.
8:35 and counting here. Quarter number 3. Warroad with the football. Down by 6. All I need to do, they get into the end zone. If they can get it into the end zone, they'll tie this game and they'll take a lead with a Meade extra point. Now the wingbacks split out on either side in the slot area. Pass over the middle now to Lund. It was tried to set up a short screen pass, and that didn't go anywhere.
Middle screen. They also had Nordine out on the right wing set up for a short pass too. But again, the Green Wave seemed to be ready for that middle screen. There's always been traffic on the, 4 times? The Warriors have tried it, 3-4 times?
Yep, not a whole lot going as far as that short screen pass that they like to do, just do a dump over the middle, that type thing. It's going to bring up a 4th and 7. Ball at the Green Wave 36.
Warriors electing to go for it early here.
Fast, and it threw it, and then I don't know if that's a live football. The Green Wave have it. They bring it down the field 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown to second. East Grand Forks defensive touchdown.
Now his arm came forward, but I think
I was wondering that the same. I was wondering.
We're looking for the old tuck rule, I think, for the NFL out there, but they called it a fumble, and East Grand then kept working, and about the third guy was able to pick it up out there and run it back for a touchdown.
64-yard fumble recovery for a touchdown. So the second defensive touchdown.
East Grand is looking like they're going to do that swinging gate again, but we'll see if they.
Coach Parker is not happy at all.
Well, his arm did come forward, and then the ball came out.
That's what I think. I think that's what he's trying to say.
Yep. But they ruled it as a fumble. We needed the old NFL tuck rule, I think, on that one.
Okay, so they haven't put the points up on the board yet, but let's see. The Green Wave are going to line up for a 1 point.
Now they're setting up for 2.
And they do that. Schmiedeberg taking the snap and into the end zone for the 2-point conversion.
Schmiedeberg ended up in the Wildcat formation, took the direct snap, ran it in for a touchdown. So it is your East Grand Forks Green Wave 14, your Warroad Warriors 0, 7:14 to go in the third quarter.
So again, the Green Wave with their second defensive touchdown of the football game. They had a 13-yard interception return for a touchdown back in the first quarter. And now in the third quarter, a 64-yard fumble return for a score. And they get the 2-point conversion, so they make up that missed extra point that they had in the first quarter, making that up with a made 2-point conversion. Now a 14-0 East Grand Forks lead.
I apologize. I did not get the number of the player from East Grand who scooped up the ball finally and was able to run it for a touchdown there.
So the Green Wave with a 2-score lead now. And with the way the Warroad has had trouble moving the ball down the field.
Hard and Chamernick are your deep receivers.
Getting the boot to the ball. And it's going to be brought up here now by Chamernick, sidestepping one tackler, and he's going to be brought down at about the 25. That's where the Warriors are going to start first down and 10. First and 10 from their own 25-yard line. 7:08 left to go here in quarter number 3.
We'll see if the Warriors can move the ball like they had started to on the last drive before that fumble.
And the Warriors have it at their own 25-yard line. And 7 minutes left to go here in the third. East Grand Forks now leads by 2 scores. They lead 14-0. They score their second defensive touchdown.
Parker Leon is your wideout left here.
Connor Lund trying the right side, slips one tackle and falls forward for a gain of 2, maybe even 3. We'll see where they spot it. They're going to spot it just shy of the 30 at the 29. It's a gain of 4.
And again, happened very quickly. Connors realized he has to run quickly out here. He can't wait in that backfield. He's getting the ball and moving quickly toward the line of scrimmage.
4 carries, 15 yards here in the second half for Connor.
McMillan this time, your wide out left.
Out of the shotgun fast. Gets the snap. Back to pass. Here comes the rush for East Grand Forks, and the tackle made, or the pressure there, the defensive pressure for East Grand Forks. That's Wyatt Ports.
Again, in on fast very quickly with that pass rush. Green Wave have stayed with that 5-man front look, 3 down linemen and 2 outside linebackers right up on the line, and then 2 interior linebackers.
3rd and 6 ball at the 29-yard line. And the ball down on the ground, picked up. Nice job there by Parker Leon to keep the ball. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds. And not before he picks up a first down.
Warroad Warriors for breakdown.
I've got Anderson on the force out there for the Green Wave. Good hard running.
Parker Lean with, I think, his second, maybe third carry of the ball game, but it's good enough for a Warrior first down. It's going to move the chains here. Say a clock stopped with the ball going out of bounds. So 6:09 left to go here in the third quarter. 14-0 East Grand Forks.
Billingsley, you're wide out to the right.
In motion, Lean fakes to him. Lund with it now spins, falls forward up near the 40-yard line. They're going to say the 39-yard line is where he's going to get. They're going to give him a gain of 2.
Just a host of Green Wave there to stop him again.
2nd and 8. Clock running here. 5:45 left to go here, third quarter. Again, 14-0 East Grand Forks with the lead over Warroad on the Security State Bank scoreboard. On 2nd down, again, receivers to both sides now in motion. Leon fake the handoff to him. Here comes the rush for the Green Wave and a sack of Leon, or of Brady Fast, rather, all the way back to the 30-yard line.
I'll make that 85 for the Green Wave. Hellman on the tackle.
Brady Fast tackle back to the 32, and Warriors will be 3rd and 16.
So 3rd and long for the Warriors. Again, Fast not having much time in that backfield when he does try and pass.
Under 5 minutes left to go here, third quarter, and 3rd and long here for the Warriors. 2 receivers to either side, single set back in the backfield. It's Connor Lund. Fast. Working on the signals. Gets the snap. Gets rid of it right away and throws it in front of Leon.
Pass incomplete.
Falls incomplete. It's going to bring up
4th down.
4th down now. 4th and 15 from the 32. So the Green Wave defense
very stout out here tonight.
holding tight here. As dropping back here is
Fast.
You drop it back to punt. Number 3 for East Grand Forks back to return the kick. And blocked. It's blocked and picked up by the Green Wave and into the end zone for a touchdown.
I've got 34 on the touchdown, John Sanger.
So Sanger
with the block and the pickup for the touchdown. 3rd defensive touchdown for the Green Wave. I guess technically this one was special teams, but
so blocked punt return.
Warriors again have been struggling all night with the
31 ball in the end zone after he scored. That penalty enforced on the kickoff, 15 yards.
So an unsportsmanlike after the touchdown, and the ball spiked to the ground, so it'll be enforced on the kickoff here. 20-0. East Grand Forks with the lead.
We got the correct ball in, the East Grand Forks ball. So we're ready to go for the extra point attempt.
And Chamernick moved over on the far side. I'm pretty sure it was him because he moved and stepped back. And as soon as he stepped back, the flag came out of the official's pocket.
Anytime you're in the neutral zone, the play is supposed to be stopped. And if it's defense, it's encroachment. So half the distance. Boss flag, is that how you'd pronounce that? Back to kick?
That's what we'll go with. So the attempt for the extra point here.
Another flag.
Warriors just jumping all over the place.
Dead ball, foul, encroachment on the defense.
They might go for 2 if the Warriors keep this up. Because it should be inside the 1 now, right?
Yeah, I think so. So, well, they're going to go line up and kick it now. They're lined up in that formation. Who's to say that they try a fake, but they do not. They kick. And it's up and good. 4:24 left to go here in quarter number 3. 21-0 on the Security State Bank scoreboard. East Grand Forks over Warroad. Back with the kickoff after this.
Hey, sport fans. This is Scott Johnson from Scott Johnson Companies, your local experts in new home construction and...
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Faith into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
At Life Care Medical Center, it's our honor and privilege to serve the healthcare needs of our communities here in northern Minnesota. We take great pride in our compassionate staff, dedicated physicians, and wide range of services we provide. Our primary mission is to provide quality care for a healthy life. From birth to elderly, we serve you at every age, caring for generations, caring for our communities, caring close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
All right, welcome back to Warroad. 4:24 left to go here in quarter number 3 in East Grand Forks with a 21-0 lead now. They led 6-0 in halftime, scoring 15 here in the third quarter. Kick that's going to go past, and it's going to go all the way back down to the 5 as the Warriors are going to have to return it there because there was no momentum forward.
And Hart really got drilled on that one. Good coverage.
Oh, and he's hurt.
Well, he took a big hit. It's not Hard that's down, though. Hard is over here on the sideline.
Oh, yep, you're right.
It's somebody with an ankle, I'm guessing, but I don't know.
I see a 4 and a... Is that Parker?
I think you're right.
I think that's Parker Leon over there, number 24. And yeah, he's going to be helped out the field there by Coach Larson, just hopping along, and he'll make his way over to the bench.
No, we were.
Yeah, number 24.
Right. You're right, Parker Leon there. Come on, Warriors. Let's see some action here on offense. They're sneaking a little water here during the injury timeout or change of possession. So it'll be a long way to go as the Warriors are at their own 11-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 11, so lots of field to
Greenway 21.
let's go. Warriors on 1st down here. Fast. You give the handoff and nothing doing on first down. If there's any gain at all, is going to be one, if that. It's going to bring up second down and long here. 4 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. All of the scoring done on the defensive side of the ball. An interception return for a touchdown, a fumble return for a touchdown, and I guess you could say it was a special teams touchdown, a blocked punt return for a touchdown for East Grand Forks for all of their scoring. Neither offense has been able to put the ball in the end zone. 3:39 and counting left to go here, third quarter. The handoff, Lund, and still not able to slip tackles like he has been in the first three games.
Lund on the carry for again one.
But they haven't been on him as gang tackling as much. This time it was wrapping up and then waiting for the help out there. Billingsley bringing in the play for the Warriors. Again, the green wave in that. 3 down linemen, 2 outside linebackers up on that line. Look, Warriors with slot left and right.
Fast, swings it out here in the flat. Now it's Sam Hard with it, and he's going to get run out of bounds. Run out of bounds just across the 15 up ahead to the 17. It's going to be a pickup of about 4. 4th and 5 for Warroad. Ball on their own 16-yard line.
Is it 4th down?
Yep.
All right. I guess I'm having a senior moment. I missed
4th
a couple.
and 5.
Shamrock is your wide receiver left.
Do the job on the punting now. Get the blocking right and make sure that our punter can kick the ball away. We don't want to have another defensive touchdown or special teams touchdown. High snap. Fast, able to get a decent punt away. It's going to be fielded at the 43. Coming down here on the near side
is Hall.
Who does a nice job on the return, and he gets it inside the Warrior 20 down to the 14-yard line, almost to the line of scrimmage where the ball was kicked from.
That time, the Green Wave electing to set up a punt return and did it very well.
Under 2 minutes left to go here, third quarter. 21-0 East Grand Forks with the lead here over the Warroad Warriors. Homecoming 2025 for Warroad High School here on a Friday evening.
Again, the Green Wave with 2 tight ends and 2 wing backs.
High snap to give to Schmiedeberg. Cuts back inside and bounce it out to the outside. He's going to be brought down inside the 5 at the, they're going to call him down at the 4-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 10 for Schmiedeberg. And that should bring up a 1st and goal.
They are setting it up.
1st and goal for East Grand Forks at the 4. We could see our first offensive touchdown in the football game.
Schmiedeberg this time just offset.
Tries to go back inside and brought down after no gain.
Cale Thompson with credit for the tackle.
Coming up in a minute left here in the third.
And we'll see if the Warriors can make it stop here in this goal line stand. I'm going with Schmiedeberg 2 more times if I'm the Green Wave.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Really haven't been lining up under center, so quarterback sneak is kind of off the table as far as that goes. Schmiedeberg with the carry, touchdown.
This time off the right side. Previous play was off to the left. And there's your first offensive touchdown for the ball game. Makes the score at the moment 27-0 Green Wave. 50.5 seconds to go in the third quarter.
27-0. So the Green Wave has scored 21 points here in the third quarter alone. We had 6 in the first half. 21 points here in the third quarter for the Green Wave, trying to tack on another and make it a 28-0 ball game. Low snap. Kick is up and good.
He just hits a little pop-up when he kicks that extra point, but that's all you need from that distance.
Under a minute left to go here, first quarter. Your score on the Security State Bank scoreboard, 28-0 East Grand Forks over Warroad. Back after this.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
All right, welcome back to Warroad as East Grand Forks scores the first offensive touchdown of the football game with 50.5 seconds left to go in the third. Coach Miedeberg with a 4-yard run. The kick was good for the extra point. East Grand Forks with the lead 28-0, scoring 22 points here in the third quarter.
The score was really set up on special teams by Hall's return on the punt. Very quick feet on Mr. Hall there.
So they'll set up to kick it off here. Quartet of receivers back for Warroad. Same four.
This time Olivgard kicking off.
And this one's going to go out of the back of the end zone, so the Warriors will have it 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Oh, yep, on the touchback. He kept it in bounds. Otherwise, it would have been 35. I thought
1st and 10 at the 20.
I thought maybe that one might go out of bounds. And like I said, then the ball would have been at the 35-yard line.
So we'll start at the 20 with 50 seconds left to go here in the third. And East Grand Forks now with the lead by 28. Again, 22 points here in the third quarter alone for the visiting team. 1st and 10 now for Warroad. Receivers to both sides, wings tight on either side. Single setback behind Fast. Fast back to pass, and the ball just a little bit too far in front of the intended receiver that time, maybe even a little bit too low that time. Sam Hard, the intended receiver. That's going to bring up a 2nd down and 10.
Again, just from his right wingback position, going straight down the field. And the ball just off there.
And 2 receivers now here to the near side, and a wing here to the near side as well. Single receiver out to the far side. Movement on the line.
Little confusion on the Warriors. I got a feeling this is 5 on the Warriors.
5-yard penalty, still 2nd down.
So I'm going to back them up 5.
2nd and 15 now. Mason McMillan again in as one of the wideouts for the Warriors. Oops, and then he comes out just as soon as I say that. And Chamernak's in.
46.2 seconds left to go here, third quarter.
Billingsley wide right. Again, sliding those wing backs.
On 2nd down, single setback. Hand off to Lund, shakes one tackle, and gets it up near the 20-yard line. It's going to be stopped just short of that. So we're going to give him a gain of about 4, and we're going to say 4.
There. And again, a little more wiggle room, but not able to break off any big ones here for Lund today.
7 carries, 22 yards here in the second half. He had 7 carries for 8 yards in the first half. 14 carries, 30 yards for Connor Lund here in the football game.
And what's going on now? Here's the third quarter.
And the third quarter is coming to an end. Your score in the Security State Bank scoreboard, East Grand Forks 28, Warroad nothing. We're back with the fourth quarter after this.
Protect your livelihood with the Livestock Risk Protection.
Fall is here, and that means harvest will ramp up quickly. How did your planter do this spring? Did you have the correct down pressure? Was your singulation spot on? Did you need row cleaners or a better closing system? This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer, and we are here to help. Discounts, 0% financing, and $50 per row rebates on most all systems will give you the tools to improve your planter pass. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Have a safe and profitable harvest.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Welcome back to Warroad. John Michael along with Rick Arnson as we start quarter number 4. So East Grand Forks with a 22-point third quarter has gone out to a 28-0 lead here over the Warroad Warriors as we start quarter number 4 here. Homecoming 2025 for Warroad High School this week.
Third down and 11 for the Warriors from their 19-yard line. And we'll see what they got going out here. Billingsley joining the one. He's got to get close to the snap, so he's legal.
Got to get set. Fast out of the gun, high snap. Now takes it down. Now he's going to roll out and swings it out. And they passed incomplete to Sam Hard. Don't know if I want to say he was kind of looking upfield to see where he was going to run before he actually caught the ball.
Well, the other half was he knew that he didn't have it if he would have slid for that low catch. So he took his chance and
Timeout Warroad. We'll take 1-2. Just underway here, fourth quarter. 28-0 East Side. Back after this.
This season, local athletics are powered by local.
No matter the need, no matter the importance, Life Care Medical Center is here for you through it all. Find nurturing professionals providing personalized care and attention for parents and their newborns during the beginning of a new life. Find specialized surgeons giving life back to patients through a wide variety of outpatient and emergent surgeries. Find physical therapists guiding one through their most challenging times, but towards their best times. Find care close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
All right, welcome back to Warroad here as we're in the midst of our first timeout of the fourth quarter. Again, 28-0 East Grand Forks with the lead.
We'll see what the Warriors took a timeout for to discuss. Because fourth down, 11 from your 19-yard line, but again, you need 4 scores.
Yeah, they got a lot of work ahead of them here, especially with first things first. I think they want to get a goose egg off of that scoreboard. Fast is back to kick it away, and receiver standing at the Warroad 47. Now Fast throws it, and
there's your flag.
That's a flag. That's going to be an interference call. You might run this one back in, but that's going to come back. And if it doesn't,
there's a flag on the play. Obvious.
That was so obvious.
The defender got beat and just reached out and grabbed the Warrior's shoulder pad. So it'll be 17-yard result in first down for Warriors. First down from the Warriors for the Warriors on that.
And if he hadn't have done that, Sam would have been off to the races, I think.
Well, he was beyond him, and the ball was out there. So I think you're right.
So the Warriors, the official steps off the 15-yard penalty and puts the ball up at the Warroad 34-yard line.
Down the Warriors from their own.
11:42 left to go here, fourth quarter again, just starting quarter number 4. Again, 28-0 East Grand Forks with the lead on the Security State Bank scoreboard. 1st and 10 now for the black and gold. The wings tight on either tackle, receivers to both sides. Hard in motion. Now he gets a handoff. He's going to try the left side of the line. Turns the corner, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds on the East Grand Forks sideline here. But not till he gets up to the 41. It's going to be a gain, a nice gain of 7, I think they're going to give him.
And Connor Lund with the lead block out there to spring him.
Gain of 6 on the play. Brings up 2nd and
28 yards on 5 carries for Sam Hard. So a nice average, a nice 5-yard, just about 5 yards or a little bit over per carry here in the football game. 2nd down and 4, ball at the Warroad 40-yard line.
Fast again, taking his time, making sure that he's got what he wants.
Hand off to Lund, spins, falls forward toward the first down marker is going to be just short. Gain of a couple.
They faked the jet sweep to Hard that time and handed back the other way to Connor Lund for the nice gain. We'll see if the Warriors can pick up 2 yards here to get that first down.
Let's keep a drive moving here in the 4th quarter. Let's get the goose egg off of the scoreboard. 28-0 East Grand Forks with the lead as we have played 1 minute now of quarter number 4. 3rd and short. Hand off to Lund. And he's going to get the first down up to the 45. It's going to be a pickup of 3.
He took the ball off to his right and just put that right foot in the ground, turned it upfield, and got that first down. Did not go for the big one.
1st and 10 for Warroad, ball on their own 45-yard line. 10:35 left to go here, being quarter number 4. 28-0 East Grand Forks. 3 defensive touchdowns and 1 offensive touchdown for the Green Wave here. Now it's going to be Sam Hart trying the near side, and he's going to fall near the up ahead near the 50-yard line. They're going to mark him just shy at about the 49, so that's going to be a pickup. Forward will bring up 2nd down and 6, so another nice run for Sam Hard.
And the Warriors again trying to get off the schneid here, get on the scoreboard here in this 4th quarter.
6 carries, 32 yards for Sam Hard. Now a 6-yard average, or just about. At least 5 for sure. Quick pass from Fast over into the flat over in the far side. And that's going to be a gain of about 1. Sam Hard on the catch.
Hard was on the, I guess, in the slot position out there. They had that kind of trips look again off to that left side. Sam being the middle guy out there with a wideout, a wing back, and a slot back.
Ball is at midfield now, 3rd down and 5.
I assume since they went for it before, we're in 4-down territory the rest of the game for the Warriors.
I'm guessing the same thing. Under 9 minutes left to go. Fast. Out of the gun now, man in motion now. Handoff in the middle. Lund with it across midfield into East Grand Forks territory at the 48. That's going to be a pickup of 2 for Connor.
Again, fake the jet sweep to Hard and Lund up the middle. Again, has had a little more wiggle room second half. First half, he, as John has mentioned, 7 carries, 8 yards. He's had a little more wiggle room, so another 4th down for the Warriors. I'm going to call it 4th and 4.
Ball at the East Grand Forks 48 to Hard. He's going to try the left side. First down and more. Down the sidelines, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 40. Down to the, where they're going to mark him here at the 35.
Right on the 35-yard line.
13-yard gain for Sam Hard. Biggest run from scrimmage by any Warroad Warrior in the football game. Previously, it was Sam Hard with a 7-yard carry. That was the biggest run before then. Now, right there, a 13-yard carry, getting the ball down to the 35 of East Grand Forks.
Chamernick had come over the sideline to get the play and then went back in. Chamernick right, Billingsley left.
1st and 10 for Warroad as they move it down the field now. In motion, Hard. Fake it into the line. Now the pass to Sam. Now goes right up the middle, and he's going to be brought down right about the line of scrimmage.
Did the old fake it to him, throw it to him thing, but not a lot of room. Sam slow getting up. He's got a busy day, but he's back in the huddle.
So getting back there is, yeah, he's had a busy day, all right. You know, had a homecoming football game, homecoming king. Almost forgot that one.
Yep. And again, the Warriors basically going with what, 25 people today? Oh, no. What am I saying? They're going with basically 15 people, I would say, 11 at a time.
Time out of the field. We'll take one, too. 28-0. East Grand Forks on the Security State Bank scoreboard. We're back after this.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
From John, Michael, and guests in the morning show, noon hour information, and 5 p.m. evening local news, ag news, weather, and sports. Thank you for listening to KQ92 and KRWB the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM. Listen for our high school sports coverage of Warroad, Roseau, BGMR, Lake of the Woods, Sprague, and Grigla Goodridge. Find the sports schedules. You can also listen to our high school sports coverage in the Listen Live from KQ92.com and the Northern Star KRWB.com.
Get inspired for your next big project at Marvin Home Center. Our home inspiration area showcases modern, rustic, and farmhouse designs with products from floor to ceiling. We feature durable LP smart side siding and CertainTeed shingles, quality Marvin windows, and the hand-laid look of Versetta stone to the elegance of Onyx shower systems. Marvin Home Center has it all. Check out our appliances and expanded paint center too. And we're now your local Ace Hardware. Inspiration is here at Marvin Home Center in Warroad.
At Life Care Medical Center, our employees are part of a team who care not only for the patients we serve, but for each other. With a wide range of opportunities, both medical and non-medical, Life Care is the perfect choice for those seeking a first job opportunity or a career transition. Beyond growing your career and thriving within our culture, experience highly competitive benefits as part of our Total Rewards program. Choose Life Care Medical Center.
From KQ92 and the Northern Star KRWB, we entertain you with KQ92 playing country music hits from today and yesterday. With the Northern Star, it's the best of the 70s, 80s, 90s super hits. We are local. We are your radio station. Local news, sports, weather updates, ag news, community conversation, Coach's Corner, school news, Viking football, Minnesota Wild, and more local area programming coming in the future. Thanks for listening to KQ92 and KRWB, the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information.
Handoff Lund has some room in touchdown.
For the Warroad touchdown. Good job by that offensive line of Logan Gustafson, Andrew Mayfield, Barrett Honvet, Lane Landis, and Cale Thompson for your interior linemen on that play.
So Connor Lund finally gets the goose egg off the scoreboard. It's 28-6.
And we finally get to see Mose.
And drills it through. Your score with 4:29 left to go, fourth quarter. It's East Grand Forks 28, Warroad 7 on the Security State Bank scoreboard.
Looking for an exciting new career opportunity that also serves
Information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Plants, chocolates, candles, and more, all from your phone or computer. Skip the trip and shop local online. Quick, easy, and always beautiful. In Blooming Creations of Warroad at blooming-creation.com.
All right, welcome back to Warroad, where the Warriors finally have gotten on the scoreboard. Connor Lund with a 3-yard run and the kick by Parker Mose. It's East Grand Forks 28, Warroad 7. 4:29 left to go in the quarter, so not a lot of time. But Warriors are going to try and make something happen here. And they got one score in. They got to give them a little bit of confidence after being held off the scoreboard for basically the balance of the game. Haven't had it close, so to speak. So Mose will kick it off.
And just one player deep as East Grand is looking for a possible onside kick here.
And it's right up the middle. It's going to be returned now for the Greenway. Right up the middle, breaking tackles and returning the ball all the way up to the 45.
Jack Poulter there, a senior for the Green Wave with a nice Tyson Ferguson getting credit for the tackle for the Warriors.
4:17 left to go here, fourth quarter. It's 28-7, East Grand Forks with the lead.
Penalty on the Green Wave. There, a personal foul.
That's going to back it up to the 30, or right near that area anyway. And 4:17 left to go here, fourth quarter.
And they did put it right on the 30. First down and 10 for the Green Wave. Out there. 49. Finley Allen in for Warroad at a outside linebacker position.
A lot of Warrior starters sitting on the bench here. on first down and movement. I think that's going to back up the East Grand Forks another 5.
I believe you're correct. 61 and on the interior line, that's Brody Norris out there for the Warriors. 49, Allen now in, as I said, as a defensive end. Billingsley playing cornerback right now.
Just over 4 minutes left.
Aiden Landon in the ball game as an interior linebacker, inside linebacker. I'll get my.
I think you got a new quarterback as well for East Grand Forks. And I think
7.
movement again by East Grand Forks. I'm not 100%, but I think they moved once again. I think that's
2 5-yard penalty.
Weston Pratt-Rude is your new quarterback for the Green Wave.
So East Grand Forks is going to bring up a 1st and 20 now. A couple of motion penalties, 5-yard penalties, backing them up.
Owen Erickson in for Maddox Cole. Owen lining up as a safety, I believe.
Handoff for the Green Wave. Got one penalty back and almost got the yardage for both penalties back, but marked a little bit short of there.
I've got
I got it pretty close.
I got Reckman as your runner there. Another Green Wave with really quick feet out there.
2nd and 10, ball at the East Grand Forks 30-yard line. Clock running, 3:39 left to go here in the 4th quarter, 28-7. Visitors. And a handoff, slipping a tackle, now getting into the secondary and all the way up to the 44-yard line and a 1st down. It's a 14-yard run.
For a Green Wave 1st down, tackle by number 42, Landine.
Nice run by the Green Wave there on going off their right side. We're down to 3:20 remaining in the 4th quarter.
And East Grand Forks, they'll even their record at 2-2. Should they ride this lead to the very end? On the end around and run all the way inside the Warrior 40 down to the 37.
Jack Coulter on the carry.
Flag on the back here, I think, anyway. Officials blocking it here. Yep, it's going to be a holding call.
10-yard penalty from the previous spot.
No, it'll be from the spot of the foul, I would think. No, they're going to go previous spot on that. Warriors getting a break there.
It's a ball back inside, just inside the 35 line. Well, the nose of the football is on the 35-yard line, so we can call it the 35.
1st and 20 for the Green Wave.
1st and 20.
And Pratt-Rude is your back. Unless they brought in someone else, it looks like that's another
number.
It is. Another quarterback in.
55,
That's number 10.
Marshall Odom.
Yep, in for the Green Wave.
2:19 left to go here, 4th quarter, 28-7 Green Wave. Again, they're going to improve to 2-2 on the regular season. Again, they'll be at 2-2. Warriors will also wind up the first 4 games of the season at 2-2. Handoff, Green Wave runner up ahead now to near the original line of scrimmage.
And again, just showing good quickness out there.
1:44 and counting here in quarter number 4. Again, a 28-7 East Grand Forks lead. They scored an interception return in the 1st quarter, then no scoring until the 3rd when East Grand Forks put the ball in the end zone 3 times. Once on the offensive side, once on the defensive side, once a special teams touchdown. And Warroad with their score here in the 4th quarter.
And even that fourth touchdown was set up by a special teams punt return. Whistles going, blowing.
And a flag. I don't know if he's
Delay a game.
Delay a game. Okay.
On the green wave. 68 in the ball game. Dominic Homme for the Warriors.
9th grader, if I remember right. Snap, the run, and Warroad that time. Up to near the original line of scrimmage. We're under a minute left to go here in the football game. Again, East Grand Forks, they'll go to 2-2 on the regular season. Warroad will drop to 2-2, and they'll get ready to face Thief River Falls next week. East Grand Forks, they're back at home next week. They'll play host to Pelican Rapids in their next game.
So we'd better keep an eye on that Roseau Thief River game on 14:10, is it?
That's right.
See what
going to be happening in about an hour.
There, I'm also going to be interested to see the score on the Holly Barnesville game. They're renewing their rivalry tonight.
Timeout on the field. We'll take 1-2. We'll play this one out after this timeout on KQ92 and YLE.
The Red River Watershed Management Board, investing in and managing the watershed.
Hey, Dad, brought you some popcorn. You should relax. You worked so hard for us.
What happened?
It's a little fender bender, but Mom already filed a claim with our agent, and we can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
Sounds like simple human sense. Well played.
Ask Security State Insurance Agency in Warroad if auto owners make sense for you.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good!
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Punting the ball away, ball rolling down to the Warriors' 16-yard line, and we have 0.7 seconds to go.
So the last play of the football game coming up again. The Warriors will go to 2-2. They will be at Thief River Falls next week. And again, as mentioned, the Green Wave, they will be at home taking on Pelican Rapids. And nope, that's going to be it. That's the game right there. Your final. East Grand Forks 28, Warroad 7. We're back with our post-game wrap-up after this.
Hugo's Family Marketplace in Warroad is celebrating 86.
At Life Care Medical Center, it's our honor and privilege to serve the healthcare needs of our communities here in northern Minnesota. We take great pride in our compassionate staff, dedicated physicians, and wide range of services we provide. Our primary mission is to provide quality care for a healthy life. From birth to elderly, we serve you at every age, caring for generations, caring for our communities, caring close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
Fall is here, and that means harvest will ramp up quickly. How did your planter do this spring? Did you have the correct down pressure? Was your singulation spot on? Did you need row cleaners or a better closing system? This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer, and we are here to help. Discounts, 0% financing, and $50 per row rebates on most all systems will give you the tools to improve your planter pass. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Have a safe and profitable harvest.
All right, welcome back to Warroad, where the East Grand Forks Green Wave have defeated the Warroad Warriors 28-7. Again, both teams now are 2-2 on the regular season. So scoring in the game, the Green Wave got on the board first. It was a 13-yard interception return for a touchdown, and that one was taken in by Braden Overgaard. The 2-point conversion was failed. It was 6-0 at that time with 47 seconds left to go in the first quarter. That would stand until halftime. Then the Green Wave scored 3 times in the third quarter. At 7:14, they got a 64-yard fumble return for a touchdown and scored the 2-point conversion. So made it 14-0 there. They got blocked punt return for a touchdown and a kicked extra point, made it 21-0. Cole Schmiedeberg with a 4-yard touchdown run and a kicked extra point, made it 28-0. Connor Lund with the late touchdown in the fourth quarter for Warroad got the goose egg out the scoreboard, but the Warriors go down to defeat by a score of 28-7, and back to the drawing board, and then getting ready for Thief River Falls.
That's correct. Now, the defense actually had a very, very good game, but they were not able to generate offense, and the blocking for the punts was very shaky. So a couple of things they'll start, I'm sure, correcting the blocking for when they're punting.
Yeah.
And then they'll just have to go to work on their line and just maybe throw in a couple of more wrinkles. Every week that I've seen them, they've done a couple of little wrinkles out there. But
and you talk about numbers, and that's the other thing that East Grand Forks too is they had numbers, and we're talking about number of players.
Right.
Because I think I would be pretty close. I would be pretty close in saying that they have twice as many kids as we had on the sidelines. So.
Without their freshmen.
Right, exactly. Yep.
Without their freshmen. I think they had twice as many on the roster as we did. Period.
When you have something like that, I mean, because you saw it in the third, and more so in the fourth quarter, but even in the third quarter, I mean, you could take your starters off the field and you could still, compete.
With
that's tough to do.
With juniors
exactly.
and seniors.
Exactly. Yep, exactly. So, I mean, when you got numbers like that, that's a pretty tough combination, especially when especially playing from behind in the entire game. So, coming up here in a little bit, we're going to have our player of the game and star of the game for the Warriors here. We'll let the coaches decide that one. That's what we usually do as far as that goes. We're going to take another timeout. We'll be back with more from the Warrior football field after this.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
No matter the need, no matter the importance, Life Care Medical Center is here for you through it all. Find nurturing professionals providing personalized care and attention for parents and their newborns during the beginning of a new life. Find specialized surgeons giving life back to patients through a wide variety of outpatient and emergent surgeries. Find physical therapists guiding one through their most challenging times, but towards their best times. Find care close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
All right, welcome back on the post-game. Star player. No, it's your choice. You choose. We could do that. We could do that. Okay, we're going to go with our Woods Outdoor Sporting Goods star of the game, Ryan Chamernick. And tough one out there. Talk about a first half where it was 6-0, and you guys did really. I thought you guys did really, really well defensively tonight.
Yeah, our defense was pretty good. We didn't let them score as much, but they had good offense.
That and really, I mean, the offense. They had a good offense, but you kept the offense off the board. It was the defensive touchdowns that kind of hurt you tonight.
Yeah, I gotta give them credit. Their defense was really on point today, but we just gotta come back next week and beat Thief.
Yeah, I was going to say, and they must have had some kind of game plan because anytime Connor touched the ball, there was at least 2 or 3 guys on him.
Yeah, Connor's a good guy, and just gonna stop Connor because he's really good.
Yep. Now what's the work? What's the plan as far as getting ready for Thief River Falls? Now, what positives do you take out of this game? Because there were some for you. Let's get that straight. What are the positives you take out of this game going down to Thief? Because that's going to be a good game for you too.
Yeah, the positives. We gotta keep the defense like we had today, get those picks, and then just stop them.
All right, he is Ryan Chamernick. He is our Woods Outdoor Sporting Goods star of the game, and appreciate you joining us. And good luck next week against Thief River Falls. All right.
Thank you.
All right, that's a star of the game brought to you by the Woods Outdoor Sporting Goods. Hunting season has started, so make sure you stop out at the Woods and get ready for the hunting season. Right now, being joined by Logan Gustafson is the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Life takes energy, and congrats to all those folks that worked hard on the Line 3 replacement. If you want to find out more about that, visit them online at enbridge.com. Again, a tough loss for you. Talk about what you were feeling out there, being out on the field.
On defense, we were really good. We only let in one of their touchdowns were defensively, but offense, we got to get sharper for next week.
Yeah, and that's what I thought when I was talking to Ryan, just a bit ago. I thought the defense was really well, probably one of your better defensive performances of the season. I think you would agree with that, yeah?
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. Now, what were some of the things that the coaches told you at halftime? Because you were right in the game. You were down by 6, but you're right in the game. I mean, just the one defensive touchdown, and And I mean, you score right away in the second half, and it's a brand new football game.
Yeah, they just told us to keep going, keep our heads up, don't quit. Yeah.
Now, for yourself, what are the positives you take out of this game heading into Thief River Falls coming up on Friday next week now?
Defensively, we stopped a team that is really good at running, really good at passing, team above our section, and I think that'll be good against TRF.
All right, Logan Gustafson. He is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Life takes energy. Visit Enbridge at enbridge.com. Get your shirt size, sir. I got one for you here.
XL.
We can do XL. It's not just a book bag, right?
Yep.
Let's see. Is that the one? No, that's not the one. That's not the one. Watch, it's going to be on the bottom now, right? No, there we go. You brought the energy.
Right.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thanks. Appreciate it. It's Logan Gustafson, Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Again, Life Takes Energy, enbridge.com to find out more about that. And we're going to be joined by Warroad head football coach Brandon Barker coming up here in just a bit and get his thoughts on the contest as Warroad loses for the second time and 2-2 start for 2025 as Coach Barker joining us. And boy, what a game, a defensive game, at least for the first half.
We were hoping for a defensive type of game. You know, we really thought it would be the type of game that mirrored like what happened in Holly. The boys really studied a lot of film this week. You know, we had a great game plan. Coach Cole came up with that, and the boys studied. You know, really just what worried me was that they had speed. We knew they had speed. They run a very aggressive defense, and they returned two very good linebackers, and we struggled with them all night on offense.
That and the one thing, and both Logan and Ryan mentioned it too. I thought you guys had probably one of your better, you know, maybe save for the Holly game, probably one of your better defensive performances of the year.
Yeah, the boys that they're buying in, they're understanding what we're asking from them. You know, this wasn't a case of, you know, the score wasn't a case of us not hitting. It was just a case that we made mistakes, and the mistakes we made just they hurt. And they made mistakes too, but they didn't hurt as bad. So that was really what it came down to. It really was a defensive game, and if you look at it, we gave them 3 defensive touchdowns, you know, or special teams touchdown too. And it's just it's tough. You can't win even when most of the time you give one of them up.
Let's talk about the offensive side of the ball. Throwing a couple more wrinkles in, some new formations. Has that been kind of the thing now, where you add a little bit here and there, you know, as the season goes on?
Yeah, it generally you want to add a little bit more. One thing we wanted to do, we knew that you know what, they had those good linebackers. They ran the same defense as we did, so we wanted to do some shifting and try to make them think a little bit more than just playing reactive football. So we did some shifting, and you know, it wasn't a lot of additions other than we were just pre-snap moving this week. So you know, and we were hoping it'd work a little better, you know, give us a little bit of an advantage there. But all the credit to them; those linebackers, they were tough, and plus their front four too. Or the front three, they actually they came off the ball so well that we just had a hard time with their speed all night.
Right, tell you what, anytime Connor had the football, there was 2 or 3 guys on him. They had to have known that you know, that was going to be a big part of the Warrior offense tonight.
Yes, I mean every team's going to key on Connor. They're going to know that he's going to get those 25 or 20, 25 carries a game. You know, it's just the one thing that we know he's good enough to break plays, and tonight they swarmed. I mean that, and then part of it, like I said, it's their speed. Their speed was there all night, and you know, and like I said, we'll regroup, and we know Connor's gonna keep on doing what he does, and you know, our line, we just got to clean up a few things.
Again, talking with Warroad head football coach Brandon Barker here in the post game. Say Warriors go down to defeat 28-7. Now back to the drawing board, and you get ready for Thief River Falls. What do you know about them?
You know that we saw them in the scrimmage. We've seen film on them already. They're going to sit back and in the pistol kind of like we do, but they're going to run option out of it. They got a very athletic quarterback, and it's one of those things again where you're playing a bigger school, so they're going to have more numbers than you. I know, like, you know, we just played East Grand Forks, and they had around 70 kids, 10 through 12, so it's a numbers game. There is that they got the numbers, and But like I tell the boys is that we put 11 versus their 11, and I like the 11 we put out on the field. Every side of the ball, defense, offense. I like what we got. So looking forward to playing them.
All right, very good. Again, that is the next opponent for Warroad Thief River Falls. That'll be next Friday night. Coach, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it, and we'll let you go. You have yourself a good weekend, okay?
Thank you.
All right, that's Warrior head coach Brandon Barker. We are going to take one final timeout. We'll be back and wrap it up from the Warrior football field right after this.
Looking for an exciting new career opportunity that also serves.
From John Michael and guests in the morning show, noon hour information, and 5 p.m. evening local news, ag news, weather, and sports. Thank you for listening to KQ92 and KRWB The Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM. Listen for our high school sports coverage of Warroad, Roseau, BGMR, Lake of the Woods, Sprague, and Garigla Goodridge. Find the sports schedules. You can also listen to our high school sports coverage in the Listen Live from KQ92.com and the Northern Star KRWB.com.
Get inspired for your next big project at Marvin Home Center. Our home inspiration area showcases modern, rustic, and farmhouse designs with products from floor to ceiling. We feature durable LP smart side siding and CertainTeed shingles, quality Marvin windows, and the hand-laid look of Versetta stone to the elegance of Onyx shower systems. Marvin Home Center has it all. Check out our appliances and expanded paint center too. And we're now your local Ace Hardware. Inspiration is here at Marvin Home Center in Warroad.
Ernie, welcome back one final time here from the Warroad football field, where East Grand Forks has defeated Warroad by a score of 28-7, and they now improve to 2-2. East Grand Forks, they will be back at home next week as they will play host to the Pelican Rapids Vikings. Warroad, again, they fall to 2-2 on the regular season, have their two-game win streak snapped. Again, 2-2. The Warriors will take their 2-2 record to Thief River Falls on Friday next week, and you'll be able to listen to that game right here on Lake Country KQ92. Again, 28-7, your final. The Green Wave with the win, and that is going to wrap it up for our coverage here on KQ92 and KQ92.com and on YourLiveEvent.com. Thank you for joining us on Your Live Event. Our next broadcast at YourLiveEvent.com will be Tuesday next week, and that will be high school volleyball. Warroad playing host to Roseau on YourLiveEvent.com. We'll also have it on KQ92 and KQ92.com. Again, your final here from the Warrior football field. East Grand Forks 28, Warroad 7. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Thank you for listening to